Okay, hello everyone. This is Contributor channel and I'm Daniel. So today I'm playing Trick and Treat. It's novel game. I don't know about what it's probably the Halloween period and something horrible should happen. Let's see. Let's start. It's my first game in English. Oh, actually, yeah. The sound of our steps, combined with that of the occasional nocturnal animal, is the only thing we can hear. So, something we can hear, but we don't know what is it. Some nocturnal animal. Nocturnal animal. I know owls, cats, also nocturnal animals. Yeah, I think it's cat. So let's see. It's terrible dark in this place. The dense vegetation makes it impossible to see the sky or light from the moon. Okay, I got it. Our flashlights are the only things that light up our way. So I have a torch. I can use it. Actually, I have a torch with, with electricity. It's like which can shoot you. It's teaser. It's named teaser. I have one at home. Okay, probably these guys they have a usual torch, usual flashlights. Let's see. At times like this, one begs to not run out of battery. Okay. We walk without knowing what we are really looking for, or better said, for no reasons. Yeah, we just wandering about, we're just knocking around, so without any purpose. We happen to be in the middle of dark forest, and some animals surrounded us. We're just a group of boys bored with our lives. Yeah, usual teenagers. So do I. Try to create a lasting memory of this night instead of just staying home doing nothing. Yeah, usually when I came to a loose end, I always go out and try to find some dark abandoned forest, and I'm looking for animals, nocturnal animals. It's my usual hobby. Today is October 34. October the 34. The October 34. All Hallows Eve, better known as Halloween. Three young men walk through a dark but up until now nothing special forced me being on of them. Nothing special forest, like common forest. In any countryside of any city, you probably have those forests where you can walk anytime and any night when you want. We are doing it to prove our courage. It's too bad there isn't a girl here to see how brave we are. Yeah. Seeing it like that, one could say this is a meaningless effort. Of course, if nobody can see it, why should do it? If you want to show your courage for someone, you should record it on your camera. I hope those guys took one. For a moment I stopped to look at my watch. It's 1:39 AM. Okay, so it's not midnight. Close to sunrise. I think it's a good sign. That means we have been walking aimlessly for more than 2 hours now. So it's not a long time, I think 2 hours, but it happened at night, so usually I'm in my bed in this time, so it's not for me. I'm not excited about this idea to walk in among forests, among trees, among wild animals. I don't like it. I'm sure that many people would find a place like this terrifying. Yeah, I'm finding it terrifying now. But once you get used to it, the fear disappears, making it feel like normal. Really? Let's see. What makes us afraid of the dark is that we cannot know what hides in it, what lurks in the shadows. Yeah, actually, if you know what stalk you, you could afraid even during the day, because who knows, maybe it's some killer or some bear, wolf, even fox. Some rigid fox which has those ailments like when animals scared of water, rigid or ribbit, I don't remember, but it's very dangerous for people to meet that kind of animals. But this is clearly an empty darkness. Okay. At that moment, I sighed, feeling how tight my legs are. Yeah. I don't like to do some stops during my high walk because it takes time, and for me it's better to manage all way without stopping, and it doesn't matter how long it is. So from one spot to another, from start to finish, better without stopping, because after you can have a good rest. Okay. What is the point of being here? Clearly we had already demonstrated what we wanted. Oh yeah. I think they lost yourself. It would be best to return, I should tell them. Okay. I was about to speak when suddenly the atmosphere in the forest became strange. Oh, I see, its fog appeared. Suddenly a cold chill runs through my body. It was like any other chill, except it was not going away. For no reason our air's temperature dropped from 1 second to the other. You know that before dawn, before morning time, it's most chill in temperature whenever you are. So, and the most darkness at night before sunrise. It's like proverb. So much so, my breath becomes visible, turning into mist. It doesn't end there. The air is now filled with a rotten smell, just a little short from being unbearable. Rotten, and when something decomposes, it produces those unpleasant rotten smells. Some animal, dead animal, old leaves and ground with worms. It could produce a rotten smell. Okay. Images of worms and fleas soon appear in my mind, giving me a really unpleasant feeling. Yeah, it's exactly what I mentioned before. We all stop at the moment. What's happening? Axel asked. I asked, confused, while turning to look at my friends. By the expression of their faces, it was easy to know that they were just as lost as I was. So I predicted it. Yeah, I knew it, that they lost it. That they lost yourself. I was vindicated that they lost yourself. Wow, something walking to us. It was then that we heard footsteps nearby that did not come from any of us. We all got dead quiet after that. I don't know if it was out of fear or to check if it was not a mistake, but we stayed motionless, like statue, without making a noise. Yeah, it's very dangerous to lose your control of situation. You should react for anything what happened, and just don't be stunned. You could fail and die if it's some... No, exactly, if you faced a bear, you should be like pretend to be dead. Yeah, I'm not sure about other animals, but definitely it's about bears. If you faced it, you should pretend to be that person, and bear just try to cover you with solid and leaves if it's not hungry exactly, and it will salt you away for good times when it will need some food. Just looking at each other's face, wondering the same thing. Friend, what was happening? Exo, as if I could know. We heard these steps again. They clearly belong to a human, or at least to a large animal, but there is something strange about them. It sounds as if the person walked dragging on foot. Just thinking about it made me shiver. Friend, damn it! Why is this happening? It makes no sense. Why it makes no sense if something haunting you? We should have returned home before, but now it's too late to regret it. Of course, you should regret it already when you've left your home. I have the feeling that we are being stalked by someone. Stalked, yes, it's as I indicated before. The strange footsteps stop, but I'm still feeling their presence nearby. Yeah, something's definitely nearby. I don't know where it is, but I know that it's looking at me, that cursed thing in looking at me. It's staring at you. My heart is beating anxiously. Yeah, he definitely scared. Afraid of these steps, afraid of this mist, of this dark. Oh, poor boys. It's almost as if my body was telling me to get out of there. But strangely, my friends seemed unable to perceive it. Nobody can force anyone if they so scared, I think. Friend, it seems that it's gone. It must have been just an animal. Yeah, with those steps, it's definitely not. Wasn't an animal. It was a human, probably, because those strange steps. It's remind me just. Maybe it was those wild ape, Bigfoot. Yeah, definitely it was Bigfoot. Said one of them convicted that we were safe. I would like to believe that too. We had a sigh of relief, however, but bad luck would soon strike us again. Okay. Unexpectedly, the forest becomes darker than before in just the blink of an eye. In just the blink of an eye. Yeah, how it's poetic. But that wasn't the fault of the forest, but of our flashlights, which went out. Yeah, I hope the moon will appear. I hope. Of the three, only one, mine, was still walking. Of the three. Okay, so at least there are three boys in this dark forest. I hope they will leave. Friend, what's going on? Did the batteries die? Asked one of them scared, while they both beat them desperately, as if that was going to reveal them. I can't blame them. The idea of walking in the darkness was not pleasant for anyone. So, actually it was the idea of walking in the darkness. So why you took flashlights? It's useless. It's against your ideas. I don't know why you're so disappointed about flashlights. But after a few moments, we had no choice but to resign ourselves to that. Once more the sound of our footsteps is heard. But the silence is different now. We are not quiet because we have nothing to say, but because we are afraid. We continue walking despite the fear that invades us. Visibility is almost zero, but we have no choice. Theory, we were walking back looking for the exit, but I cannot remember anything of this forest. Yeah, so they returned home, and it was safety for them. Yeah, he thought that he cannot remember anything of this forest, so it's like his reminiscence. We could be walking in a circle, and I would never notice it until it is too late. I had the thought of it. I just want to get out of here. ... Suddenly my thoughts are silenced. Oh, okay. We heard the footsteps of someone or something. Once more the three of us become statues, awaiting the presence to go. I hold my breath while feeling my heart beating anxiously. Axel, Damon, get away from here and leave us alone. And unexpectedly the steps are heard closer. This time they don't disappear but rather come at us. I can't stand it. Desperately I move my flashlight everywhere looking for the author of those footsteps. Yeah, footsteps could have an author. Hoping for the light to reveal their identity and erase our fears. Axel, nothing is that out there is around here, just empty air. My anxiety grows with each failed attempt. I refuse to believe that it was a ghost. How ghosts can produce steps? How can you hear it? It's ridiculous. Ghosts don't have any flesh. They just some substance in an air. I can't understand it. How ghosts can produce steps so wrong. Suddenly, when I move the flashlight again, I see a I don't know this word. I could not distinguish what it was, but for a moment the light revealed something. Quickly I point to the same place, only to discover it was gone. I hold my breath anxiously. It was not an illusion. I am sure that I saw something. It was then that I heard something nearby. Without even thinking, I aim the light towards that place. What I found leaves up paralyzed, with an expression of disbelief on our faces. How it can happen? I can understand expression of disbelief on our faces. So they spotted something, but They didn't expect on it. Something unusual happened. Maybe it was a squirrel. Who knows? Oh, I knew it. It was a cat, white cat. It is a white cat with eyes of an intense red, which stands before us. Cat with red eyes. Have you saw it? No. Have you seen it? Never mind. Her look is not the friendliest, to say something. Somehow, I get the feeling it's a female cat. Oh, maybe it's important. Wow. Suddenly, she lets out a thunderous mew that leaves us terrified. It sounded more like a lion roaring than a simple cat. The echo of her mew is heard throughout the forest, making it sound more sinister than it should be. So they met a sinister cat, the white cat with red eyes, who was roaring like a lion and making terrifying mew. Okay, it was that suddenly an inexplicable force hit us three. Whoa, white noise. I fell to the ground, and little by little my eyelids closed. The fatigue becomes unbearable. So he couldn't cope with his fatigue. I lost consciousness on the ground of the forest without knowing what was going to happen with me. Interlude before night falls. Oh, it was the end of the first chapter. I hope so. And yeah, it's flat. So can I save it? Oh, yeah, I can. Yes. I will continue to play this game tomorrow, so we will see what could happen in this second chapter of this terrifying story. Actually, it's a good way to learn English because here I can read, which I can do not so bad as I can speak in front of the camera and analyze my thoughts. So at the meantime, I can make my comment and practice my thinking because it's very hard to. So that's all for today for this day. Yeah, I think it would be my 5th day of my New Year's obligations, and I will keep this pace. I like this game, so see you next day. Bye for now.